In this video, I will briefly demonstrate the basic procedures and results for Lab 2. The goal is to simulate this transaction diagram, which has a publisher publishing messages at one quality of service level and a subscriber subscribing to receive these messages using a different quality of service level. There are several key steps in this lab exercise. So the first thing, and I've got all the windows opened up here already, but the first thing you're going to do in Lab 2 is set up an additional MQTT FX instance as a subscriber client using the same procedure that we did in Lab 1. The next thing we need to do, and you'll see it here because I've run this already a couple times on my computer, you're going to set up a unique topic identifier. Basically, the basic topic identifier is sensors/kitchen/temperature. You're going to append a 5-digit random number on here so that this becomes a very unique topic ID for your, for when you're running this lab and you don't clobber anyone else's data. Once we set up this subscriber client, we're going to start a new capture in Wireshark using the same procedure we learned in Lab 1. So I'm going to stop the previous capture and click on this gear icon to start a new capture. Make sure that our interface is set up and we have our basic capture filter, TCP space port space 1883. Click start. So the first thing we're going to do is connect both clients to the broker, right? So we just go to the publisher client, click connect, go to the subscriber client, click connect. So they're both connected to the broker. We're going to input this topic ID here and select the quality of service to be 1. So we're going to subscribe to this topic at a quality of service level of 1. So we click subscribe. And we're going to go to the publisher and publish a message to this topic. And again, I've already filled this in, but it's this, make sure we publish to the same topic. We're going to publish at a quality of service level of 2. And this is the message that we're going to send. So when I click publish, the message should show up here, right, on the subscriber if everything went correctly. And then we're going to disconnect both clients from the broker. And then we're going to stop the capture. So inside of Wireshark here, we are going to have captured all of the transactions for this transaction diagram. And again, we're just trying to simulate the basic MQTT publish and subscribe messages. And what we want to do now is separate the messages here in Wireshark because it's a kind of a mixture of messages from both the subscriber client and the publisher client. And the way we do that is by applying what Wireshark would call a display filter. And we want to filter packets for a specific client based on its client ID. So let's filter, just to show you what you're going to be doing. Basically, pick a client. I'm going to pick the subscriber client. If you click the gear icon, you'll see in the connection profile, we've created a client. We've generated a client ID. So we can actually use this in Wireshark. So if we copy this client ID, we can apply a filter called MQTT.client ID equals, and then paste that in there, the client ID, hit enter, and you'll see the one packet that actually uses the client ID as a parameter, and that's the connect packet for the subscriber client. So if we right click on this and we select follow TCP stream, right, we can just move this window out of the way here. Actually, we don't need that. What's actually left in the Wireshark window are simply the transactions related to the subscriber client. So we can see the steps that we did in this lab. We connected to the broker, we subscribed, right, to that topic, and then we published, message was published to the subscriber client using a quality of service of 1 delivery. We see the disconnect and then the socket teardown. Okay, so those are what you should see in Lab 2, and good luck with the lab.